Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company HergivenHair. Of course, before I get started on all the details, guys, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, turn those notifications on because you don't want to miss out on any of my videos. Channel I will be showing you guys is very new to their lineup. This is the Spice Up Your Life unit, and yes, she is looking real spicy so far out of the package. I was super excited to get something with some color because I always show you guys a natural look with their units, so this one was right up my alley to try out. Now the hair texture on this is between a 3B to 3C. This one is a lace front wig, but it has a 13x6 parting space. The hair length on this one is 16 inches. And then I do have a cap size small. So with this unit, you get your Swish transparent lace, you get 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, and your adjustable elastic band. This one also has your pre-plucked hairline. Unit will also come with pre-bleached knots. Now on the website, you can choose between the lightly bleached knots, and then also you can choose between the deeply bleached knots for this particular unit. I did go ahead and wash my unit using my Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner, and then I did a wash and go look using the Eco Styler gel. Now if you guys have not seen that video, you should definitely check it out because I washed my unit and I also styled it on camera using a Hergiven unit, so I will link that down below. But this is fully air dried. Look how good it looks. I know it looks wet still, but I promise you it's not wet. It is fully dry, and I just love the way that the color looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my head and get to working it out. Now this is a small cap size, so for me, Hergiven unit small cap size fits me perfectly to where I don't have to worry about a wig grip or anything else underneath or using any type of adhesive if I choose not to. It just fits me perfectly, and I also don't have to go in and cut off any excess lace on the sides. I left out those little hairs in the front because I was unsure of if I wanted to do any type of baby hairs. I knew that if I did something in the front, I was going to make it look very nice and natural, which is why they look very wispy in the front. But I'm just pushing them back and getting them out the way. I didn't want to pre-style it off of camera because I wasn't exactly sure of what I wanted to do. If I ended up not using them, it was going to be very easy for me to just kind of blend it in with the rest of the curls. But this is the Swish transparent lace, guys, and one thing I like about the Swish transparent lace, I feel like theirs is lightly tinted. So once I cut the lace off, and you guys see I had to keep moving the hairs out the way to see exactly what I was doing, on my end it just looked like it blended in so well with my skin that I had to be careful when cutting it off because I did not want to end up cutting off too much lace. But look how good it already blends in before I go in and add any extra powder. I am done cutting the lace off. I'm just going to kind of move the wig up a little bit to adjust it. My hair is not completely flat under this. Usually I have really flat braids, but because it's kind of a little bit bulky in the back, I have to kind of adjust my wig to make sure it's sitting right. So now I am just going to pull out those shorter hairs in the front and see exactly what I want to do. Some of them did get cut in the process of me cutting off the lace, which is fine. I can still kind of work around it. But like I said, I did not leave out a lot of hairs because I did not want any dramatic baby hairs. I feel like the hairline already looks really good, so I want it to look really wispy when it comes to the front. So I'm just going to cut them down a little bit shorter and then cut the ones on the side. I did not pull out too much on the side because the way that the hair is going to fall, it's not going to really be seen anyway. So right now I'm just taking my edge brush and then I'm taking my bed head hard head spray and I'm just spraying that on the brush, and then I'm going to lightly kind of do some wispy hairs in the front. I really don't want to call them baby hairs because I ended up not really doing a baby hair look, but just more of like a little bit of wispiness in the front to where it was still going to look natural. This is not me using any adhesive as far as putting the lace down. This was more just making sure that the baby hair stayed into place. So this is going to be a glueless application. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to end up tying my hairline down using my wig grip. Now you can use a satin scarf, They have the edge scarves. This works fine for me and keeps everything into place. And then I'm going to work on fluffing up the hair. Now, this was my biggest dilemma, fluffing up this hair, because I love the way that the hair looked, but I know I needed to add a little bit more volume to it. And I did not want to fluff it up too much to where it was going to make the curls come out frizzy. So I was like lightly playing around with it, but towards the end of the video, you guys will see me playing in the hair a little bit more, and it will get more volume to it. So you can go as big as you want to, or you can just kind of leave it alone. Now, I did wear this unit the next 2 days after this video, and I just kind of left the curls alone as is. And with the humidity and the heat, it ended up kind of swelling up a little bit on its own and getting a little bit frizzy. So I'm happy that I did not go too hard on it. But I'm using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum to kind of fluff everything up and mess with the curls. That is going to help the hair kind of look sleek still, but also control any type of frizziness and flyaways. Of course, any other products that I am using throughout this video can be found down below in the description area if you guys are curious. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take the wig grip off and then just kind of fluff up the front of the hairline. And I am going to have to end up going in and just pre-brushing that one side out, just kind of swooping it back over just a little bit. Then your girl's going to leave it alone. But I do want this hair to kind of be pushed back a little bit, so I'm going to take my hot comb and just slightly touch up right there in the very front. Now I'm going to go in with my Ruby Kisses 3D Contour Creator Powder Palette, and I'm just going to put a little bit of powder into the parting space. I put a little bit of a lighter powder because I feel like it was coming off slightly red, and I'm just putting a little bit around the hairline, because what I don't want to happen is when I go outside, I don't want to lift up my head and see a line of demarcation from the lace. So I'm just lightly putting it around the hairline. I really don't need too much at all. And then the most thing I'm going to do is just play around with the unit and just kind of fluff it up to my liking. Now, during the washing process, I was curious about if this color would bleed, and yes, I did get a little bit of bleeding during the washing process. Now, it wasn't something that was dramatic, but it was definitely there. But as you guys can see, it did not take away from how vibrant this color is still looking. I think it looks really good, and they did a good job on that. This is 16 inches once again, and as you guys can see, this definitely has some density to it, so you aren't going to have to be worried about being skimped out on the density and if the unit is going to be too thin. I love the way that the curls fall together. It just looks really pretty. Now on the website it says that this is a burgundy ombre, but I'm getting more of a cinnamon vibe from this. You guys have to let me know what color you are thinking this is, because it's definitely like doing burgundy for me. The parting space on this unit, you get some versatility with it. You don't have to just part it in the middle. Even though it came pre-parted in the middle already, I just kind of left it alone. But you can definitely switch the sides. And then, of course, the knots are bleached, so they look really good. And I think the hairline looks really great, especially for a beginner. Now, you can go in and pluck a little bit more, but I always choose to leave mine alone. The parting space looks bomb. That looks like some scalp. Now, if a 13x6 is just still too much for you, you don't want to have to worry about all that lace, worrying about your lace on the side. You can get this unit made into a closure unit, which would be perfect, especially for a beginner, because it's going to be less of a headache. This unit also comes in a golden ombre color, which I thought was really cute, but I was curious to try this one out. Now, this one is going to have maintenance to it. It is more of a high maintenance unit because of the curl pattern and the need to keep it constantly refreshed, and also detangled in the nape area. So guys, let me know what you think of this Spice Up Your Life unit, if it is spicy enough for you. I'm going to make sure to leave the links down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel once again. Turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye guys.